So you saw in the last video we got all the way to this point, and then I started to go around the passenger side to do the liner. I came around this side and we've got a serious problem with the door being out of the door with the filler in it. We've got the bonnet, looks like it's been jumped on. Now I won't go over too much, but I don't know what we're going to do with that bonnet, but I don't want to damage any of this stuff we've done. I think we've done an alright job on this bumper. So I'm going to take all this off. Probably have to take that wing off, but I've got to get this bumper off, this light out, this wing off. Potentially take that wing off as well, because we're going to do possibly paint the bonnet on the car. Whether the wing's easy enough to get off, I don't know. But we're going to take it all off. So now you see it. Now you don't. Right then. Ain't much to them, is there, when you start stripping them, when you can get bolts on and off like that. So our biggest problem is this wing in it. This door. So you probably didn't see this, did you, because it was lost in the thing, but I managed to knock this out here a bit and get it somewhat like. But there's the filler in this door here. And I think this door needs to come out a touch. I don't think this is taking a whack here, but this door's definitely not on that hinge properly. So we're going to try and undo this bolt here. I think there'll be another one somewhere, isn't there, hidden in the hinge? Must be two. And then let's have a look. Must be on inside that one, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's two there, look. Off three, whatever. So we'll undo these and we'll see if we can move this door. These are good, these spanners, you don't lose your knuckles with them. So let's just slacken these off. Watch this be a stupid bolt we can't undo. If we can just push that door like that, do you see it move? Just right, let's just see what it looks like when this door shuts now. Let's see if I can nick that bit at the top. Ooh, like that. Watch. There we go, look. It's shutting a lot nicer, which then pushes this out here, doesn't it? Which has then given us a little bit of leeway there to play with. So, look at that filler in there. It's right back at door, look. What a mess. Right. What I'll do is I'll get the wing and I'll just pop that wing back on. It's better than it was, so just a few millimetres on that door has made this look somewhat like right now here, potentially. So what I need to do now is gently de-air this door back here flat. Say 320 door to here, all over. 320 mask it off. I'm going to try leave the door handle in. I don't really want to be stripping door down. It might go really badly wrong, but I'd rather not take the door handle out if I can. Might regret that. Right. So we're going to have to try and get this door painted as quick as we can, but the trouble is, and what I have done, proper schoolboy error, panicking, instead of just sanding that part of the door, as you can see I've done that bit of sanding there, I've actually sanded the entire door. So I should have sanded that, I think, then just gently scuff that with a 2000 grit for the lacquer, so I could paint that and then lacquer that. So now we've got an edge to edge match with that back door, and I don't think it's going to work very well because I ain't that good. So I'm praying the paint somewhat like, because it's going to have to match, otherwise painting the back door, if you know what I mean, blending that in. So just give that a little first coat. Let's do this second coat now a little bit slower. And I'm not sure about this at all. It looks a bit patchy to me, but well, let's just see what it turns out like, shall we? I'll come back and I'll just get it lacquered. I'll just show you second coat of lacquer. I won't go through the process of all this lacquer business. You know what we're doing. Right, so I put first coat of lacquer on just to tack it up. Let's see what we can do with this door, shall we? Let's see what it dries like, shall we? We'll back in a bit with it. Right, so we've done the door, and now we are going to try and do this bonnet. I think this is my problem with Phil. I mess about with it too much. We'll let that dry and come back to it. It's obviously, it don't look very good, does it? But we better start. We'll try and get some of these dents out. Can already tell it's hardly touched it there. We'll just have to let that go. We'll just give it a gentle sand with some 120 or something just to take it off. And I've got some 320 or something, or 240. and we'll have a go. We'll block it. Think of something, can't we? Try to make it look better. Back in a bit. Just using this block. I'm trying to go that way, and this way. Up and down seems to be helping quite a bit. There's still a bit of a dent there. I think we've got quite a few of them out. So I'll crack on with this and see what it looks like. I don't think that's too bad, that. I don't think it's too bad, but I made a bit of a mess there. I've got to put a little bit in there. But I think what I might have to do is put some that black eye build on it, I think, and see what it looks like. And I don't mind whispering. I just need to mix a bit up and stick it in there before I go. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call it a night. Right, I've done a bit more flying down. I've done the best I can with it. I'm hoping it's going to be alright. We're in the hands of the weather, so we're going to whack this over. You know the score, how we're going to do it. And let's hopefully we can make a half decent job of it, shall we? So let's give it a go. I think we're good to go. Right, let's do this, let's get it done. Right, okay, so you saw me in this video painting the bonnet of George's car. So what happened was we had a laptop meltdown and I spilt some milk over my laptop. I mentioned it a couple of videos, I think, with the bumper, if you didn't know what I was on about. Maybe I made it clear. I spilt my breakfast on it, blew it up, blew the videos up and lost quite a few. So that was the point where you saw me paint it. I got about halfway across and we didn't see the full video. But what happened to George's car, I'll show you in a minute. So first thing we've done is we've changed the name to the channel. I hope you like it, to Car Salvage and Shine. I think it's quite a nice title. I said they're always damaged and we try and make them shine if we can and put them back on the road. So I thought it's quite appropriate for the channel. Let me know what you think. Hopefully that's okay and you like it and you like the content and stuff, so that's great. But what happened to George's car and what does it look like now? So there we go, it's done. I got the bonnet on it, I got the wings on it. There's a few little bits on the bonnet, but I think from what it was when we picked it up to what we've done to it, there's a lot of difference in everything, really, don't you think? And I'm sure George will like this when he's driving it about. You know, we'll have a quick walk around it. I think you've seen it quite a bit while I've been doing it, but it will have a number plate on the front. George and everybody else, it's got to have one on. I've just taken it off. Yeah, I think the bonnet came out all right. There's a few bits in it, you're going to see it in the light, but it's better than it was. And like I say, I think it needs another bonnet. They're very thin and flimsy, these bonnets. I don't know why, but they are. The wheels are all right, to be honest. I don't know if he'll change them eventually, but the type colour and stuff, but we'll have to see. We'll have to get it running for quite a while first. A massive shout out to MPD. Their brakes and everything are absolutely stonking on it. It stops no end. So it should. Disc pads, calipers. Just put that number plate on. But we did the tailgate, didn't we? So thanks for watching. Thanks to MotorParts Direct, and thanks for you lot for subscribing. It means an awful lot to me. And I'll see you on the next video soon. Bye from us.